Kirana Wardani, and now I will present our journal, and please stay to watching. International Journal of Multicultural and Multireligious Understanding. Improve students' speaking ability through debate in classroom. Okay. A. Abstract. The student aims to investigate to improvement of speaking ability through debate in the class and to investigate the students' response toward to use of debate teaching speaking at SMA Negeri 3 Kota Bima. In academic year 2017 until 2018. In this study, adopted experimental research decided with method of collecting data use, tests, and questionnaire, while technique of analyzing data in this study based quantities through data gained in the t-test formula. After analyzing the data, it found mean score of post-test by experimental research was higher than mean score of post-test by control research. Deviation score of post-test experimental class is 12 and control class is 5.93, and the square of deviation score of experimental class more than the square of deviation score of control class. It indicates that the treatment was successful. Moreover, significance value of the t-test also was higher than of the table. The level of significance is 0.05, then and 0.01 with degree of freedom. It means that he is expected and who is refused. Not only research the treatment progress in experimental class and t-test in this study, but also more response in using the debate method in the classroom through questionnaire, which have significant results 82.67 by respondents. This study concludes that the debate method can improve students' speaking ability in the classroom and was very. Okay, B. Introduction. Debate is strategy in class or mastering critical thinking skills to our communication and empathy to something problem. If someone participates in a debate, you need a more reference to mastering the content of the debate itself. It means that this method can used for teacher by dividing some groups in the class so all of students can express their ideas. It indirectly proves that the debate method is so important to improve teaching speaking in the classroom. Moreover, debate also asks resolution that show solution in their team and consist of a negative group like a opposite team. In debate, the student raise a problem for the resolution there. They try to keep their arguments through giving evidence in the debate process. A teacher applying or recommended on improving students' speaking ability through debate in the classroom. Two hundred 230 energetic role in adapting the planning to debate in the classroom. So it makes the class to be active. More factors found in learning process in the classroom as well as speaking English study in Bima school still less or enthusiasm to learn speaking specific to speaking practice in the classroom. There is a problem for their learning process because more the students felt afraid to give opinions due poor vocabulary. Knowledge lack in topic that student will discuss or assignment of they not accustomed to express thinking, and this classroom become a passive class. Based on background of the study, the researchers formulate the statement of the problems of a study as follows. Those debates improve student speaking ability in the classrooms. Those debate motivate, keep students giving arguments. The purpose of the study is to investigate the improvement students' speaking ability through debate in the classroom and investigate the students' response toward to the use of debate in teaching speaking. C. Methodology. The student adopted a quash experimental design. In the experimental group is given effect of specific treatment while group control are not given. Then research process in running and observing determine the difference of the results comparison. The producer is conducted 3 stages in giving tests to students. The first stage is to test the initial or pre-test at 30 students as a control group to determine the ability of students to start speaking without using the method debate. Then the second stage is to improve treatment through debate method with 30 students as the experimental group. The third stage is the final stage, which provides a post-test phase by giving the last test through the implementation of the strategy. Debate to know the end result of achievement of speaking ability. Students through strategy debate itself. And then D. Result and decision. Discussion from tests based on finding above is in both control class and experimental class is different than the scores deviation score of experimental class more than control class. It showed that the treatment was successful. It means that all of the research was significant and the alternative hypothesis or H was accepted. So the bet is be able to improve student speaking ability and effective to be used as teaching speaking technique. And then conclusion and suggestion. Based on the result of the study concludes that the BED method above a great contribution to improve student speaking ability. It was being provided by comparing through deviation score of pre-test, pre-post-test, experimental class more than some deviation score of pre-post-test control class. It showed that the treatment was successful. Moreover, it is found that the significant value from t-test is higher than the value t-table. It showed that treatment successful. It also concludes the debate method is able to improve student speaking ability, also to be active, not only debate performer but also debate reflex speaking learning to transfer new knowledge and message for our student in the classroom. Student response of applied debate in speaking class have positive response. So the alternative hypothesis has accepted and null hypothesis was refused. Okay, thank you for your attention. See you on the next assignments. Bye.